Hello. If you have been living under a rock right now, good for you. Because there has been drama on Twitter in the dumbest way possible to describe it. I know, man, it is one of the dumbest and most boring dramas I have ever seen on Roblox Twitter in my career. Seriously, this drama is so dumb that I couldn't lift my finger. On why this ever happened in the first place. Spoiler alert, it's LOOPEDQ trying his utmost luck to expose Flamingo. If you know what happened on Roblox Twitter, that is perfect. Since the community is horrid with dramas. If you don't know what happened, I'll give you some context into this. So buckle up, as I'm going to say the most insane ballistic shit I will ever have to say. So there's a YouTuber called LOOPEDQ who made a misleading tweet on Flamingo by exposing him. Because some of his 6-year-old tweets mention his ex-girlfriend who she linked her OF. LOOPEDQ says that Flamingo should delete these tweets mentioning her that have affiliated to her OF. Which are to protect his kid audience from stumbling upon it from his large Twitter page. Now, why did LOOPEDQ make a tweet about Flamingo and his ex. With evidence showing 6-year-old tweets linked to her OF? Well, the reason, and it's somewhat ironic to me. He is hungry for attention, grabbing misinformation about someone to scare viewers. He does not make a mistake in making bullshit up and trying to ruin someone's reputation like Flamingo. This tweet pretty much sums up how badly he is getting a lot of hatred. In and out of Roblox Twitter daily. He's like a punching bag. A painful but useful thing to use him as an advantage. So much so that Roblox YouTubers started to jump onto the replies, even Creekcraft became involved, rightfully, which I'm totally on his side for that. LOOPEDQ made a video on this drama in a 9-minute video. Now, I'm not going to watch the video. Because he is milking the drama unnecessarily for 9 minutes straight without any observations. Nor is he desperate for attention and views. But what I do know from this video is that it's completely rubbish. He's here to talk anything as a way to seek attention like a moron. I do not understand his motivations. Like, what I don't get about this drama is the fact that you called out Flamingo for his tweets that mention his ex-GF, even if it's affiliated with her OF. By the way, these were 6 years ago. Everybody is not that stupid to know this. I mean, what kid is going back to 2019 to see the tweets that are linked to her? Nobody. I mean, nobody gives a shit in the slightest. If he wants to expose Flamingo, I think he should work for the BBC as a journalist to add manipulation and bias. To his upcoming article about Flamingo.
The BBC.
Good evening, paedophiles.
My name is LOOPEDQ, and you are watching BBC News at 7. Have you ever wanted to hear the best drama of all time since Kendrick Lamar and Drake? No? Well, too bad. This is news coverage whether you like it or not. Whoops. Sorry. Roblox's biggest YouTuber of all time, Flamingo aka Albert Stuff, has been accused of having affiliations with his ex-girlfriend Kirsten's OF. The American YouTuber has made related comments mentioning her that links to her OF. It is unclear whether Flamingo preferred to comment in the future. However, a spokesman told me last morning that he refused to comment on that incident. Listen, time is ticking like a bomb. This number is behind me. He has 6 seconds to delete the tweets to protect his kids. Otherwise, it's too late. I believe I have confirmation here. This is from the RTC. It has been confirmed right now by the RTC and the RIC that Flamingo was on the move, somehow. He was caught, arrested, fined $1, and had jail sentences of up to 2 days. A day to remember. I'll give you more updates on that. LOOPEDQ on BBC News at 7.
As I was saying, LOOPEDQ's video on Flamingo was completely rubbish. Totally lost respect for Flamingo. But there is a green ogre who is good at exposing predators. And covering drama with so much energy in researching. No? It's not Shrek.
Oh, hello there!
Remember the name. Mr. P. Paolo Carlo.
Shrek here, and I'm ticked off!
After that Flamingo conundrum, Paolo made a video on LOOPEDQ. Whilst the video does show the Flamingo situation, but it also shows an idiotic side of LOOPEDQ. I'll give you the examples. In that video, Paolo exposes LOOPEDQ for leaving out statements of Nafarit's and anti-Foresight's manipulative lies towards Paolo. The silver lining here is that before Nafarit's allegations were exposed and LOOPEDQ's video on Nafarit's, both Nafarit's and LOOPEDQ were seen playing Among Us in late 2020. This is not the only time LOOPEDQ was like this. Another time when LOOPEDQ attempted to cover up the homotopia situation, even though Paolo completely made a full 1 hour 40-minute video about the situation. LOOPEDQ was also seen a few weeks ago that he was glazing Paolo for an upcoming video. This happened in Paolo's Discord server, where LOOPEDQ was given a warning for spreading misinformation. Speaking of misinformation, LOOPEDQ was also accused of denying Guamgo's wrongdoings of slandering him for sending explicit material. What this means is that LOOPEDQ has lied about Guamgo, saying that Guamgo did not send anything bad, which he did send in the first place. So of all the examples from Paolo does show that LOOPEDQ is a degenerate liar, a subtle clown and a scumbag because he got away from everything. His content shows no remorse whatsoever. This is true, but hear me out. When I first saw LOOPEDQ, I had a problem with his content, mostly the use of clickbait, but when I last saw LOOPEDQ, I still had a problem with his content, mostly the use of clickbait. Seriously, I met this guy 4 years ago. I argued with him on Twitter, both in my deleted tweet and on DMs. It was a bad argument since I was childish towards him. But 4 years later, I seem to understand why I still hate him. I do not understand why people like him exist on this platform. I hope he learns a lesson about how not to make content like this. Also, this message goes to LOOPEDQ. If you made a misleading video to slander or expose influential YouTubers like Flamingo, which you have done many times in the past while exposing him to explicit material by showing his personal information, then stop making videos in the first place. Not only do you try to ruin someone's reputation, but also their privacy and the way you look away from your hypocrisy and manipulation in the past. So I hope you keep your mouth shut. But unfortunately, you won't shut up just because you have a hobby in making content like this to scare viewers and believe in your lies. And you will continue doing this in the foreseeable future to ruin your reputation. You totally brainwashed me in the past. I can't understand why I was on your side. You brainwashed me with your content, believing every fucking lie you make up about someone. You are a sick human being. I have the balls to justify that. I had argued with you 4 years ago because of the way you obnoxiously use clickbait in your videos. I stopped arguing with you because I felt scared of you since I thought he proved his points, which he didn't. This is something that has dawned on me to this day. So, here's my final say to you: quit making videos and go to a circus, you clown. No wonder why you intentionally wore it as a clown. And finally, to end this video, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoy my TED Talk and I'll see you later. Make sure to like and subscribe. As I'm in progress with making part 2 of Why Roblox Commentary Slot Sucks. Bye.